Hey guys, if you don't have this math packet, you should go get it right now. Hit pause, go find your packet, turn to the page labeled Subtraction, because on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, we're going to be practicing our 3-digit subtraction. Some terms that go along with this, remember that the number that we're subtracting from is called the minuend. The number we are subtracting is called the subtrahend. And after we've completed that subtraction problem, we find the difference. Difference is the answer to our subtraction problem. So hit pause, go get your packet, and rejoin me. All right, here we go. You might notice that I've got these same problems that are written here on the packet. The first 3 problems are written right up here. You might also notice that the first one is kind of written on a little bit, and that's because my video messed up a while ago, and I was halfway through the problem and my video froze up on me. So I'm just going to leave it just like it is, and we're going to work through it anyway. Here we go. The first one says 926 take away 658. 926 is the minuend, 658 is the subtrahend, and we're going to find the difference in the two. Just like when we're adding, we're always going to begin in the ones place. But when we're adding, it doesn't matter which order we add in, we're still going to get the same answer. That's not true of subtraction. It's the opposite. We must start at the top and subtract from the top going down to the bottom. So if I start here, I have 6 and I want to take away 8. So I need you to think about it for me. I have 6. Can I take away 8? I can't, because I only have 6 here. I don't have enough. But I don't have enough yet is what I might be thinking. Because I can go next door and get 10 more, and then I can do my subtraction. So let's think about that. If I have 6 and I want to take away 8, I don't have enough. So since there's more on the floor, I'm going to go next door and get 10 more. In the tens place, I have 2 10s. If I use one of those and I regroup it over to the ones place, that's going to leave me with 1 10. And I move that group of 10 over, and it becomes 10 more. So this is always 1 less. 2 became 1. And this is always 10 more. 6 became 16. Now I can subtract. I have 16 and I want to take away 8. Well, if I don't know my subtraction facts right off the top of my head, I might use the inverse operation, which is addition. I might think 8 plus what equals 16. If I know my doubles, I know that 8 plus 8 is 16, so I can use a related fact to subtract. 16 take away 8 leaves me with 8. Done in the ones, let's move to the tens. I have 1 10 and I want to take away 5 10. So here we go. I have 1. Can I take 5 away? The answer is no, not yet. Okay, I'm going to need again to go next door and get 10 more. But when I go next door this time, I'm not getting just 10 more. I'm getting 10 groups of 10. I'm actually getting 100 more. I'm going to take one of these hundreds. There are 9 hundreds. I'm going to regroup 100. So that's going to leave me with 800. And I'm going to move 100 over to the tens column and exchange it for 10 tens. Now instead of having 1 10, I actually have 11 tens that I can subtract from. And I can do 11 take away 5. 11 take away 5. If I think addition to help me with subtraction, I can think 5 plus 6 is 11. So I can use that related fact to think 11 minus 5 gives me a difference of 6. When I move to the hundreds column, I have 800. I want to take away 600. So here's 8. Can I take away 6? Well, I sure can this time. There's 5 and 1 more makes 6. How many am I going to have left over? That's right, 2. 8 take away 6 equals 2. And since we're in the hundreds, we're really talking about 200. 800 take away 600 leaves me with 200. And when I look at my difference, the answer to my subtraction problem, I can read it with you. 268 is the difference or the answer to my subtraction problem. Okay, let's go again. Problem number 2. 835 minus 368. Where do I begin subtracting? That's right, in the ones place every time. And I have to subtract from the top to the bottom. I start at the top with 5. Here's 5. Can I take away 8? I only have 5. I would need more. So I need to go next door and get 10 more. So in the tens column, I have 3 tens. If I regroup one of those 3 tens, then 3 becomes 2. And regrouping means I'm going to take that 10 and I'm going to move it over to the ones column. So 5 becomes 15. This number is always 1 less. This number is always 10 more. Now I can subtract. 15 take away 8. Well, I can use addition to help me with subtraction. If I know that 8 plus what equals 15? That's right, 8 plus 7 is 15. So I can turn that around and say 15 take away 8 equals 7 ones. Then I have 2 tens, take away 6 tens. Here's 2 tens. Can I take away 6 tens? Not yet. There's more on the floor, so I'm going to go next door and get 10 more. Next door is the hundreds place. I'm actually getting 10 tens, which is 100. 8 hundreds becomes 700. 2 tens becomes 12 tens. This is always 1 less, and this is always 10 more. Now I can subtract. 12, take away 6. Turn it around. 6 plus what is 12? That's right, 6 plus 6 is 12, so 12 take away 6 is 6. Moving to the hundreds column, I have 700s. I want to take away 300s. I can do that. I have 7. I want to take away 3. That's going to leave me with 400s. I can say the difference is 467. Now I want you to hit pause on the video and solve the next problem on your own. When you're finished, resume and check it with me. All right, so here we go. 956, take away 598. I'm going to begin subtracting in the ones place. I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to subtract the bottom number, the subtrahend. I have 6. I want to take away 8. There's more on the floor, so I need to go next door and get 10 more. This number is going to become 1 less. This number is going to become 10 more when I'm regrouping. I'm just exchanging. 5 becomes 4. 6 becomes 16. 16 take away 8 leaves me with 8. And then I have 4. I want to take away 9. I can't do it. I don't have enough. There's more on the floor. I'm going to go next door, get 10 more. And I'm getting 10 tens this time. That's 100. I'm getting 100. So 900 becomes 800. 4 tens becomes 14 tens. Now I can subtract. 14 take away 9. So I can think 9 plus what is 14? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's a difference of 5. 14 take away 9 leaves me with 5 tens. 800 take away 500 leaves me with 300. Read it with me, please. The difference is 358. I want you to complete the next 3 problems on your own for Wednesday. Tomorrow, I want you to rewatch this video and complete the final 6 problems on your own for Thursday. Thanks, guys.